Yo, this is Tim, and I want to talk to you about how you can use this one principle that I'm going to share with you in this video to increase your sales results over time. So right now, if you're running a business, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, and you have your online business and you're struggling to make sales, because we have calls on our business all the time with people who want to come and do work with us. And one of the biggest things that I get is I have people coming to me, I have interest, I have a lot of phone calls, but I'm not actually selling. I'm not actually leaving the phone with cash collected and someone committing to do work with me. So if that's a problem you've been facing, this video is going to be for you. This video is going to change everything for you if you can use it the right way. Here's the thing. At the very end of this video, I'm gonna give you a really cool actionable step you can use, something that I actually give my own business coaching clients on my program. I'm gonna give it to you here completely for free. So if you wanna stay for that bit of free coaching, make sure you stay to the very end of the video because I'm going to give you this actionable thing you can use in your sales calls, in your sales process right now that's gonna actually help people say yes to you instead of saying no. So let's get into it. I think that online nowadays, there's a big misconception about how to do sales the right way. And when we say sales, what do we mean? Sales means getting on the phone with someone, talking to them about what they do, what you do, and you offering to them your offer, right? Your package. In our case, we have an incubator program. I used to run a dating program. Some people may have a fitness program. Whatever your offer is, whatever you sell and what you get money for, talking with someone and having them buy it from you is what we call sales. Now, sales doesn't only have to happen over the phone. Sales can also happen when you do writing. You can do a post like an article on Facebook or LinkedIn or on a blog or have a page on your website. That's a big article that leads people to say, I'm going to give you money for something that you provide. This is sales. Now, if you're not good at sales, this is what we call a beginner or rookie level in sales where you don't have clarity per se. If you're not good at sales, what's going to happen is you're going to be giving to people or offering to people, and you're not going to be getting money back. Now, the reason you want to make money back, of course, is so one, you can have freedom. That's it. You want to make money so you can have freedom. Two, when you make money and people pay you for what you do, it changes your identity about how you think about what you do. Whether you're a coach or a consultant, even if you do something like Facebook ads, you still need an identity around what you are worth, around what you deserve. And sales helps you do that when you have people paying you and saying, I want to invest in the work that you do, right? That's what sales does and being good at it. And if you're not good at sales, you're not gonna be making money. Not being good at sales means that you're gonna have a lot of anxiety around when your next sale is gonna come through. If you're not good at sales, a lot of times you will feel like there's no point in doing this. Why? I just might as well give up, right? Why do I keep doing this? Why am I offering my stuff to people? There's no reason. No one's gonna buy anyway. And here around the holidays, we don't want that kind of mindset. It's a big misconception. I was on the phone with my mentor yesterday night, and one of the things that he was telling me is, he was saying, there's no reason why the holidays can't be a great time to sell. Everyone's selling in the holidays, yet the business owners and the coaches, the small business owners, we always think, no, we can't sell now. Now is not the time because everyone's just buying gifts for Christmas. No, it's a perfect time to sell. In fact, some of the best months I've had in my business have been during the holidays. So in this video, we're going to clear up all the misconceptions about sales, and I'm going to specifically give you one big sales principle that actually a mentor of mine gave me years ago that changed my entire sales process and took me from closing maybe 10 to 20% of my deals just by having good conversations and getting lucky here and there to actually closing 60 to 70% of the conversations that I have. So I'm going to teach you this step, this one shift you can make in your sales process that's going to lead to you getting amazing success. And again, stay to the end for the really cool exercise that I'm going to give you that you can use. So the first thing that you have to understand, and this is the big secret, the big sales principle, is benefits are more important than features. And this is something that if you studied the basics of sales, you know, but maybe you haven't been trained on it the right way. So here I'm going to illuminate some real cool technical details. So if you don't like the technique and you don't like learning the exact steps, maybe this video isn't for you. We have some other cool content that's more about mindset and emotions and things like that. But the first thing to understand, and the biggest thing to understand in sales, the big shift you can make, is that people do not buy your offer for features. People don't buy for features, they buy for benefits. In our sales process, and there's a video I made about how to do quality sales, you can check it out, maybe we'll put the video somewhere in here, but people don't buy actually for features. In sales, there's something that we teach called bringing the pain forward, which is where the person you're talking to understands, I have a significant pain, something that's not going right in my life. This could be something that's emotional or logical. It could be a business problem, a health problem, a mental problem, a relationship problem, whatever that issue is. People buy because of a problem. Even me buying a phone, right? Having a phone. I bought this phone because I had a problem. The problem was a logical problem, but there was also emotional consequences. My previous phone had holes in it, literally had cracks in the back of it. And it wasn't good to have that phone. So having that phone caused me a problem. And let's pretend that I was on a call with someone who was going to try to convince me to buy a new iPhone. They would have had to understand my problems. Now, if someone's selling on features, if you're selling on features, you're not going to have a big impact because people don't buy things based on the features of what you have to provide. They buy things based on how is this going to solve my pain? And I'll explain the difference in features versus benefits. But I want you to keep this in your mind. Even if you're not even taking notes, maybe if you could just write a little something on your phone, benefits over features. Benefits over features. Benefits are way more important than features when it comes to sales. People don't buy for features. Let's look at what features are. Features in your business or in your offer are things like the length of time, right? Like how long you'll be working with them. This is 6 months, this is 3 months, this is 10 months. That's an example of a feature. Another example of a feature would be amount of coaching, right? How much coaching is going to be done. The amount of coaching. So how many sessions will you get, right? What will happen how long will each session be? That's amount of coaching. That's a feature. Another example of a feature would be the names of your programs. So like our name, the Quantum Business Incubator, or some people have programs like High Level Mentoring or Diamond Level, they have cool names. That's another example of a feature. Another example of a feature is how much information you're going to be giving. So maybe also the names within your program too, right? Like, do you teach something called shadow work, which is what we teach? Or how much information are you giving away? Like, what are the different pieces of information you're going to give? Those are all features. Now, what happens on a sales call that usually goes wrong is that we tend to do this as coaches when we're not experienced in sales, is we tend to try to convince people that they should buy our offer because of the features. Because we're like, the features are so good. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. I have this really cool name for this. People are attracted to that and it piques their interest, but it doesn't cause them to say, I'm going to give you money. Features don't cause people to give you money. What causes people to give you money and say, I want to do this work with you, are benefits. Benefits are emotional and logical solutions to problems. That's what a benefit is. It's an emotional and a logical solution to a problem. An example of a benefit would be more of something. More what? More respect, more confidence, more consistency, more money. Those are all benefits. So the feature is, how long am I going to work with you, Tim? Or how long is your program? Or what's the name of your program? How much information are you giving me? Those are all features and those are good and well, but they don't make people say, I need this. Those are just really cool. Benefits make people say, oh, this is who I'll become at the end of the program, right? Again, a benefit would be more respect. That's a tangible benefit. That's an emotional benefit of something you'll become, something you'll have at the end of the program. More money. More money is an example of a logical solution, right? If you don't have money now and you do the work with me, you're going to have more money at the end. That's an example of a benefit. Now, there's also emotional attachments to having money, right? So an example of that will be the word better. That's another benefit. Better what? Better relationships, maybe, right? Better mindset. Again, going back to more consistency, better results, right? Better clients, people that you really, really want to work with. Benefit, benefit, benefit. Another example of this is new. Another word we could use is new, right? New outlook on life. That's an emotional benefit. New principles that you understand. That's kind of a stupid one, but that's another emotional benefit. Again, going back to dating, new relationships, new dates, new business opportunities, a new sense of fulfillment. These are all benefits. The shift that you have to make from features to benefits is that you can't prioritize the value of the features of your program because the people who you want to pay you, they don't value it either. They don't. The people who you want to, who are going to pay you for the work you do, don't necessarily value the features. Now, this isn't to say that there aren't some archetypes of specific kinds of people who don't value features, right? Or who value features. There are some specific archetypes. Maybe a more logical person would really, really like the features of a certain program you have. But even then, if they like those features, you would want to talk about the benefits. So what this looks like is on a call, when you're selling and talking to someone and you're making that pitch to talk about what you do, talk about the benefits. Talk about the benefits of who they'll become. Again, more what? Better what? New what? Right? Emotional and logical solutions to problems. Those are benefits. Features are what I teach, how many sessions, what I'm going to offer you. Benefits are who you're going to become. And here's the exercise I want to give you. The big question we ask ourselves, there's a big question we ask, and this gives clarity on this journey as you get better at your sales process. It's what's the real transformation over time? That's how you can get clear on your benefits. It's something we do called the problem to outcome pathway. I just did a whole 2-hour-long training session with a client of mine in our incubator building out his problem to outcome pathway. If you can identify the problems that your audience faces, what are the outcomes you provide? And what's the pathway of how you provide them? The pathway is all the features. The outcomes are the benefits, and the problems are the inverse of the benefits, the negative benefits, the problems. Problem to outcome pathway. We could also call it the problem to benefit pathway. What are these? What's the real transformation over time? If they don't get this right, if they don't do the work right, what would be the problem? And if they do the work right, what happens next? That's the problem to outcome pathway. That's the benefit over time. What's the real transformation? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What is the real transformation? Right? What's the big transformation over time? Who do they become? What kind of person do they become? That's what it is. So in your business, I'm going to leave you with this. When you sell, if you want to increase your sales by X% monthly, I put 25 in the description because it's a good title, but if you want to increase your sales monthly and you want to have people buy in and say yes, you need to start selling people on the benefits, not the features, not how good you are at what you do, not how much attention you're going to give them, not about the pillars of your program, but benefits. Who do you become? You'll get more what? You'll have better what? You'll have new what? This is the transformation. Here's what I want to tell you. If you enjoyed this video, and if it made sense to you, and if you think this is something you could use in your business career, in your business development, go ahead and press the subscribe button below, because it would really help me a lot, and other people will be able to see this as we boost the algorithm and get more views. We had an old channel that was doing really, really well, and I decided I wanted to start fresh, give up my 8,000 subscribers that I had, and start from the very beginning talking only about business development and mindset clearing. So hit the like button and the subscribe button if this is something that you learned from, and I will see you on the next video.